What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today, we're going to talk about the WNBA's controversial topic. Something hit the flow, right, in the WNBA recently. But before we do that, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, comment, tell anyone who's anyone about the show. Trying to get the ratings up a little bit, just a little bit. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and start it off actually, because it was a little controversial. So before we get to that controversial moment, I just want to explain to y'all why I think it was controversial. Give you a little context. So my live game recap, right? I went to the basketball game, to a WNBA game live, right? It was cool. It was fun. I was actually courtside, right? Like you go down there to the court, somebody walks you to the floor to your seat, right? Have fun. Then I got told, hey, if I look left, there's some food. Ooh. And my fat ass got a boatload of food because it's for free. And it's right there. Sure, and I'm talking about wings, like desserts, all that stuff too. Here's the thing though, ladies and gentlemen, when you sit down, when you pop a squat in the chair, you get a nice little letter. And it reads just like this. Well, that might be a little out. But that's my thigh right there, though. I've been working out just a little bit. But let's zoom in, shall we? So it currently says, during WNBA games, in all WNBA arenas, every fan is required to comply with the WNBA's fan code of conduct. This is particularly important for fans like you with with needs with seats in close proximity to the playing court. So basically what they're saying is, hey, act like you got some sense. Have some couth, right? Don't act ignorant. Okay. Here's the problem though. They telling that to the fans at the court, like courtside. Yeah, they're not telling that to the people who's sitting in the stands higher up. Because reason why, and this is where it get a little tricky. Because the fact that this even pops up into discussion, ladies and gentlemen, we had a dildo hit the floor. A lime green dildo is live on the basketball court. I did not think we were going to get here in basketball, but you know what? We're there. Like, that is kind of crazy. It was at the Dream versus Valkyrie game, right? And, like, all right, it's funny because I was not expecting this at all. Like, I was not expecting this. Matter of fact, it might have been a little funnier if it was, if like Natasha, if Natasha Hydeman, Dejanay character, and Courtney Williams were playing in the game. All three of them had to have been playing, so that means it would have had to been what, the Dallas Wings versus the Minnesota Lynx, because they were talking about the dildos on their Stud Buzz show. So that and their colors is lime green. That's the only reason why it would be mainly funny though. Outside of that, it's completely uncalled for. Like, we gotta remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is still a basketball game. Okay, this is not a bachelorette party. It's still a basketball game. There still needs to be a level of professionalism, a level of decorum. Yeah, you can snicker at it. It is comical, but you still got to recognize it and call it a spade, uncalled for. Now, this was in the fourth quarter, arguably the most important quarter of the game, of any basketball game. Like, when I go to a basketball game, ladies and gentlemen, I expect to see one ball hit the hit the floor, not two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care to see that, but it is comical end of day. But still, I don't expect to see that. So as a result, I do expect to see the fan get banned. Like, imagine, like this, yeah, this. Like, just look at Jordan Canada's face, bro. Like, no, like, that's how I feel. Like, yo, imagine if this happened in the NBA, bro. Like, all right, y'all remember this? Y'all remember the Malice in the Palace? Ron Artest and Ben Wallace, right? Like, Buddy got shit got heated because Ron Artest and Ben Wallace. Well, Ben Wallace thought Ron kind of fouled him aggressively, right? And then Ben trying to go at Ron. He kind of mad. Cool. Ron, like, I'm gonna pop my ass on this here announcer table and cop some Z's. Like, I'm gonna just relax and chill. So he cooling. A beer thrown at Ron Artest created this. Like, it created all of that, ladies and gentlemen. If that beer was not thrown, Malice in the Palace does not happen. But that beer sparked off so much. Imagine if it was a dildo that hit Ron Artest. Remember, he got upset over a beer. Over a beer. He'd finna beat your ass with this dildo. No diddy. Hey. Then again, you getting hit across the face with a hey, dog. That's tough to witness. Like, that is tough. No diddy might have to go across the board because you get that's just vicious work, bro. Like, and then I remember because I said that the fan in the WNBA needs to be banned. Well, in this instance, I would think the fan needs to be banned. But Ron Artest or even Ben Wallace, whoever got hit with the dildo, maybe just needs to get a suspension if we're adding the Malice in the Palace aspect to it. Because again, I believe two things, right? I believe you treat people the way you want to be treated, and you should return property. You should return property. So if someone throws something at you, you should be able to throw that back at them. Fair? I think so. So if that's the case, if he hits you, you should be able to hit him back with the dildo. And you're returning their property. That's why I say the NBA player should be suspended at most in this situation. That's only because it was recorded. WNBA player? Yeah, I don't know how that will actually go. That would be a little interesting. Would they take it? I'm curious. Like, hey, what happened to the dildo during the game? That's like, who got it? Because I wonder if somebody in the WNBA tried to take it. Like, I'm gonna pop this, take it back. Like, what happened? I really want to know what happened to that dildo. Like, who took it? Is it in like someone's office now? Like, and as a fan, if you get banned for this, like, how are you reported as now? Like, a chronic dildo throw? I don't know. This is crazy work. I never expected to hear. Like, I never expected to hear dildos being thrown in basketball. Like, again, this this is vicious work. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I really wonder what happened if that was if you hit this man with a dildo. One, you're very ballsy, no pun intended. But two, how does that aftermath look? But yeah, dog, this is what we dealing with, man. This is what we dealing with. Jordan, I'm right there with you. And I'm not talking about Michael. I'm talking about Jordan Canada. I'm right there with you. I was very surprised. But, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude the end of the episode. So, like I said, man, I was not expecting to have dildos and basketball be in the same breath. Balls on the court, ball is life, not like this. That is not what they talk about. So. But I am curious though, what you all think about this holistically. Do you think the fans should be banned from basketball? How'd they sneak the dildo in actually? Like, there's a lot of things that we could cover about this, but I wonder, is it funny to you? Is it is it OD wild? Let me know your thoughts and comments below. But ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude the end of this episode. So I greatly appreciate you all for listening. Hope you all continue to support the WNBA because clearly it's been very entertaining. So hopefully you all continue to support that as well as continue to support my show. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were talking about the Dream and Valkyries. This is the Atlanta Dream. You know what I'm saying? But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get back to reality. But I gotta go pay some bills, unfortunately. So till next time, but definitely continue to like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host. Get a bucket. Hope you all are having a good one. Take care.